welcome back to GSTV. So I am kind of like in an uncomfortable situation. You guys are usually the ones sitting in the hot seat.
Hey,
but
you got it.
Yeah,
it's your turn to lead us.
Well, let's hope. Let's hope
I
it goes
believe
well.
in you.
I do too.
Thank you.
You got it.
Believe in the me who believes in you. Well, we're going to talk about some games that are available now and releasing this month for the Nintendo Switch. So first up, we're going to talk about Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. So I'm a huge Zelda fan. I love the idea of all the Zelda characters being in one gigantic brawl out with the Dynasty Warrior setting, the hack and slash. I think that's really cool, especially since, you know, it is being developed by Omega Force, who did Dynasty Warriors, and Team Ninja with Ninja Gaiden. So I'm super stoked to see what they kind of do with the Switch version to enhance it. So
yes, and the new outfits, the Breath of the Wild inspired outfits for Link and Zelda.
I know you love Breath of the Wild,
yes,
so you're like,
I love it, so I'm about that.
yeah, and also I just want to mention that this is a pretty big game because it includes like every map and mission, but also 29 playable characters. Just
That's crazy.
From like the various Zelda games.
That's a lot.
Right, and my favorite thing is that they're including the Wind Waker, Link, and Tetra, and King of Red Lions.
Oh.
So there's just a lot for me to like get a nostalgia trip on.
Oh, that's amazing.
And of course, this is back from the Wii U and the 3DS versions.
Yeah,
so.
I feel like it's so exciting to see so many games getting moved over to the Switch too, because I love my Switch. It's become my new favorite console, so it's awesome to see that.
For sure. So we're going to talk about now Harvest Moon, Light of Hope.
Now we both love
We've been
Harvest
bonding
Moon.
over our love of Harvest Moon.
That is our jam. Now Harvest Moon has been out for over 20 years, which is so hard to believe.
We grew up with it.
Yeah,
Well, I know that Light of Hope actually was originally released for the PC, right?
Yeah, and now it's coming to the Switch, and it's actually the first Harvest Moon on the Switch ever, which I am very excited about.
Me too, because I never got to play Harvest Moon.
Yeah.
Like, so this for me is like a good entry into the series, so I'm
Well,
excited.
it's so fun. We were talking earlier about how we can just like spend so many hours. Like the days, they go by cycles. So you wake up, you got to take care of your farm, get everything going, take care of your animals. If you want to find like a girlfriend or a boyfriend, husband, wife, like you could go do that. You can have
You can just be who you want to be.
So it's like,
That's cool.
It's like, okay, wait, hold up. Before I turn this game off, I just want to finish like my crops here.
Right.
Oh, wait a minute. While I'm here, let me go to the town and socialize with some
And
people.
then a whole day has gone by.
Yes,
Yes.
it is very addicting
draining.
and very fun.
And kind of a common theme with Harvest Moon is rebuilding. So the story of this Harvest Moon is that you're shipwrecked and you're in this town, and then your farmer's like, you know what, I'm just gonna stay here and kind of restore, you know, the area. And that's kind of a common theme that I feel like we've seen with a lot of Harvest Moon games, but it's exciting to see that again because it's always fun to kind of rebuild things.
Yeah.
Not even just with your farmland, but also with the relationships that you build with other characters.
That's really exciting because I love games like that that are so immersive. So, speaking of which, I mean, the most immersive game that we're going to talk about is, I think, Sushi Striker: The Way of Sushido. So this game comes out this month, and at first I was like, what is this game, and why do I need it in my life?
Right.
But now, after reading some things on it and seeing the story trailer, like I remember seeing the story trailer, and basically the main character loses his family, and he blames like it's all because of this dumb sushi, and like it has this like strategic puzzle like gameplay, and he finds this like magical sushi and how it works, and it gives him these abilities, and he has to get different sushi to like power him up and take down the evil that's like going against him.
That is amazing.
It's like my favorite anime that never existed.
It is.
so-
It's like right up both of our alley because we love anime so much, and this has like such an anime feel to it. It's crazy, it's wacky, and it's a puzzle game. So you get to like eat your sushi, you get to throw your plates at your opponents. It's just wacky fun.
I don't even eat sushi, and I still want to play this
Well,
game.
the cool thing is too is like it has RPG elements, so it's not just a puzzle fighter. That's really cool, and you can play online or local 1v1 matches. So if you want to throw sushi at people, you can literally just be like, bring your 3DS, let's see where you're at, or bring your Switch, let's fight. So, and it's cool because it's coming out for both. So that'll be really, really fun. So we're going to talk about Mario next, though, which, I mean, Mario is Nintendo's like staple, but this time we're going to talk about the Tennis Aces game. That also comes out this month, and I just want to mention that this is the 7th Mario Tennis game, which the first one was released on the Virtual Boy in '95, which is the year I was born, so that's pretty cool.
It's been quite a progression.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was like, tennis is just born with me, I guess, you know?
I used to play a ton of Mario Tennis on the GameCube, so I'm really excited to see this new Mario
More
Tennis
nostalgia. I feel like that's a common theme
Absolutely.
today.
Well, just like Sushi Striker, you can actually play locally or online with Tennis Aces, and all the gameplay they've shown has been really fun. It has arcade-style tennis, and then you can play 15 different characters now. So that's really fun. And there's these like cool power moves that like basically you can break your tennis rackets. If you like hit one and unsuccessfully block it, it breaks your tennis racket.
Oh, yikes.
So there's like replacement things, and you can lose a match by doing that. Speaking of which,
I was going to ask, you mentioned there's a very interesting accessory.
So there is now a tennis racket peripheral you can get for your Joy-Cons for this game. And they're like this big, and they are literal tennis rackets, and your Joy-Con fits in the inside, so you can literally swing the tennis racket around.
So amazing.
I'm so excited for this game.
That is fun.
I need to buy like 3 of those just to like have one as an extra in case I break it.
You want to like dual-wield tennis rackets?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Give me a dual-wield Nintendo. That's what I want.
All right.
And then so this last game, we're going to get a little bit serious. This one is like a total departure from everything we talked about.
Mario, Sushi.
And Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus. So what do you guys think about Wolfenstein 2?
Well, I mean, I think what's really cool is that people might automatically think of the Switch and think, oh, you know, kids games, Mario. And it's like, no, you got some really dark, gritty, fun, amazing games on here as well. From like Wolfenstein 2. I mean, how dark do you get?
Yeah, I mean, you kill Nazis.
Yeah, in like the era that it was like crazy everything was going on, and then adding that on top of it, it's just this dystopian world, and that's what I loved about Wolfenstein 2. I did play it last year on my Xbox when it came out, and it won so many awards, and I remember just being like, you know, I'm gonna pick this up, because I played the other ones, and I remember just loving how crazy it was. Everything was so fast-paced, it was over the top, and the multiple guns you could use, they switched between like, you know, the regular era guns, and they also had futuristic weapons that you normally wouldn't see.
That's so cool.
And it was just super bloody, and I definitely need that on my Switch. Because I definitely need people while I'm like eating something and like playing that, and they're just like, would you like something else? I'm like, I'm killing Nazis, sorry, I can't. I don't have time for this. So you can purchase or pre-order all of the games we just talked about right now at your local GameStop. After the break, it's all about dinosaurs.
Yay.